Mama June. Why did Pumpkin and Josh file for divorce? Possible reason revealed. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Mama June stars Lauren Pumpkin Efford and her husband, Josh Efford, made great strides in their relationship until they decided to part ways. Things never went their way, yet they kept going. However, the tables have started to turn. The couple recently filed for divorce and have even finalized the decision to never look back. This made viewers wonder about the possible reason for them to give up on each other and never look back. They were in disbelief when the real reason behind the divorce was revealed. What is this all about? Why did Josh and Pumpkin give up on each other? Mama June. Why are Lauren and Josh getting a divorce? Mama June stars Pumpkin and Josh have finally made up their minds to end their marriage. They have already filed for divorce in Wilkinson County, Georgia. Several sources confirm the former couple opted for joint custody as they believe that both of their presence is equally important for their 4 kids. Hence, their divorce papers also include a parenting plan that would help them in raising their kids. Lauren and Josh have agreed to divide their kids' expenses equally. None of them would receive child support or alimony, while they would divide medical expenses, extracurricular and school activities. But why did Josh and Pumpkin actually part ways? What was the reason they presented to the court? TMZ recently obtained Josh and Lauren's divorce papers and revealed that these two claimed that their marriage was irretrievably broken. Some critics pointed out that Pumpkin was in a completely different world after Anna's demise. Hence, Josh was looking after the entire household and kids. That could have possibly caused issues between the couple and would perhaps have made them part ways. This is because Josh appeared to be really frustrated, and there is a fair chance that these two weren't able to find a common ground. Mama June. Josh will move out of Pumpkin's house. Mama June stars Josh and Pumpkin's lives are about to completely change now. They are no longer married to each other, and their divorce has been finalized. As per the current scenario, their house's lease is under both of their names. Hence, the former couple now plans to remove Josh's name from the contract. This made it clear that he would be moving out of their residence. But that's not all. Josh now has 60 days to vacate his house and remove his stuff. Hence, the entire property would come under Pumpkin's control as soon as her former husband moves out. Fans were in disbelief as all of this took place under wraps, and the couple didn't even talk about it on social media. Some critics predicted that Lauren's divorce would be part of the upcoming season. Apparently, the current edition featured Anna's cancer and her demise. Hence, the celeb's divorce could be a potential storyline for the next edition, and would give all the answers in it. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for all the latest reality TV updates. In the ever-winding world of reality TV, few families have captured attention quite like the Shannon Thompson crew. From the glitz of pageants to the darkness of addiction and betrayal, Mama June, from Not to Hot and its spin-offs, have delivered jaw-dropping moments year after year. But just when fans thought things might finally be settling down, a bombshell exploded. Pumpkin and Josh have filed for divorce. Fans who followed their journey from young love to parents of 4 were stunned. What went wrong? Behind the Instagram smiles and cute baby photos, was a deeper storm brewing? Let's take a closer look at what may have led to the shocking split, and what secrets might still be lurking beneath the surface. A love born in chaos. Lauren Pumpkin Shannon and Joshua Efford seem to be the rock of the Shannon family. In the aftermath of Mama June's troubling spiral into addiction and her relationship with Gino Doak, Pumpkin took charge. She stepped up not just as Alana Honey Boo Boo's guardian, but also as the emotional core of the fractured family. Josh, often portrayed as quiet but steady, became Pumpkin's partner in more than just parenting. Through the chaos of Mama June's disappearing acts, rehab stints, and legal woes, Pumpkin and Josh provided fans with rare glimpses of stability. So when they tied the knot in 2018 and went on to welcome 4 children, including twins in 2022, many thought they were in it for the long haul. But something was shifting behind the scenes. The cracks begin to show. The first signs of strain weren't shouted from rooftops. Instead, they whispered their way into social media timelines, Josh appearing less frequently in Pumpkin's posts. fewer family photos, and cryptic quotes about being strong alone. Fans noticed. Then came the interviews. Pumpkin's exhausted expressions during press appearances were hard to miss. Balancing motherhood, reality TV pressures, and the role of a surrogate mother to her teenage sister had clearly taken a toll. While Josh stayed out of the spotlight, murmurs of disagreements over parenting, finances, and Mama June's continued interference began circulating in fan groups. There were rumors that Josh had started spending more time away from the home. Work trips seemed to grow longer, and sources whispered that he might have been craving an escape from the ever-mounting responsibilities back home. Mama June's lingering influence. A major point of contention may have been none other than Mama June herself. Even after her sobriety, June's reintroduction into the family wasn't smooth. Josh, who had always been skeptical of June's intentions, reportedly clashed with her on multiple occasions. While Pumpkin made cautious steps toward reconciliation, Josh remained firm. He didn't trust her. When June made surprise visits or attempted to give unsolicited parenting advice, it struck a nerve. For Josh, it was a bitter reminder of the emotional turmoil their family endured during the height of June's addiction. For Pumpkin, it was a tug-of-war between forgiveness and loyalty to her husband. These growing tensions reportedly led to heated arguments. And with 4 small children at home, peace was essential. When peace couldn't be found, distance began creeping in. Money problems and fame fatigue. While reality TV may seem like a goldmine, insiders reveal that the family hasn't been raking in cash the way fans imagine. The show's popularity has fluctuated, and with June stealing most of the headlines, Pumpkin and Josh often got the short end of the stick when it came to paychecks. Raising 4 children isn't easy, especially on a limited budget. Rumors swirled that financial pressure began driving a wedge between the couple. Josh allegedly felt he was working nonstop, while Pumpkin juggled motherhood and managing Alana's rising career. One source close to the couple described them as roommates, not partners, by the time the divorce filing surfaced. Sleepless nights with twin toddlers, ongoing custody complications with June, and constant public scrutiny were more than they bargained for. And perhaps fame fatigue played its own role. Living a life where every misstep is caught on camera, where every rumor becomes tabloid fodder, isn't sustainable for everyone. Josh, the quieter of the two, reportedly hated the cameras. He never sought fame and often looked uncomfortable in televised drama. The pressure of performing for the public may have led to a silent resentment that ultimately exploded behind closed doors. The divorce filing, a silent explosion. When court documents leaked confirming that Pumpkin had filed for divorce, fans were floored. The filing cited irreconcilable differences, a vague but telling phrase often used in high-profile separations. Those close to the couple weren't as surprised. Pumpkin's support circle hinted that the separation had been in the works for months, if not longer. Trust issues had reportedly crept in. There were whispers of emotional distance, late nights, and lack of communication. Some insiders even claimed Josh had emotionally checked out long before the paperwork was signed. No cheating allegations have emerged yet, but fans are buzzing with theories. Was there a quiet betrayal? Or was it simply the result of 2 young people growing apart under the weight of too many responsibilities and too little peace? What about the children? The couple shares 4 children: Ella, Bentley, and twin babies Silas and Stella. And of course, Pumpkin has remained a mother figure to Alana. With so many lives intertwined, the split is more than a personal matter. It's a family-wide fracture. Sources say Pumpkin is fighting for primary custody and intends to remain the children's primary caregiver. Josh, however, reportedly wants shared custody, especially of the older kids with whom he has a strong bond. The family court battle could get messy, particularly with media attention looming. But those close to Pumpkin say she's committed to shielding the children from the worst of the fallout. After all, if anyone knows how damaging a turbulent home can be, it's her. Alana's role and reaction. Alana, Honey Boo Boo, has stood by Pumpkin's side for years, ever since the dark days when their mother chose drugs over her daughters. For Alana, Pumpkin is more than a sister. She's a protector, a parent, and a best friend. Reports suggest Alana was heartbroken by the news of the divorce. Josh had been in her life since her early teens and became a fixture during Mama June's lowest points. Losing that stability stings. However, Alana is said to be fully supportive of Pumpkin's decision. She's made it clear that her loyalty lies with her sister, no matter what.